Hello friends, it's teacher Lisa with another lesson on how to get our kids reading, writing, and spelling. Today, our letter is that letter D. And our letter D makes that sound D, D, D. So we're not gonna say duh, but we're gonna say D, 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 those quick keys. We want to practice writing our letters as we're practicing the phonics. That just helps reinforce that D sound. So when our students and when our kids are writing that letter D, we want them to practice saying the sound for D. I always teach lowercase letters first for my preschool and my very beginner kindergarten students, and then I go back and teach the capital and review that lowercase. But if you're teaching them both together, you want to make sure that they're writing it correctly. So let's go into that classroom and let's write that letter D. So something that our students can do is write that letter D. They can write it in the air. The D says D, D. The lowercase d make a circle and then a big line down. We're going to use our tracing house once again because those capital letters always start at the top on that red dot. The capital D is going to move downstairs, and we want to make sure that our students touch the very top. They're starting at the top and they're going to move all the way downstairs to that ground, or what we call the baseline. They're going to pick up their pencil, move around, and make that big tummy once again. That big, it's almost like that half circle, but we want to make sure that they're touching that very first line. Lowercase d is a little bit different. It's going to be a circle downstairs first. So we want to make sure they're making a full circle. They're touching that middle dash line and they're touching that baseline. They're going to go up to the very top, picking up their pencil, and then making a straight line down. So it's a tall letter. We want to make sure that our students aren't doing something like this, where they're just making a circle and then going ahead and making that D. It doesn't fit. So go ahead and have them erase that. And let's make sure that they're touching that half line. They're going all the way down to the ground, making that circle, and then going back up to the top. And it's a tall letter. So we want to make sure they go from the top to the bottom. We want our students to form good habits. And good habits in writing, of course, beyond just holding your pencil right, but it's also making sure that our letters touch those lines that they're supposed to touch. All right, let's go ahead and do it with our song. Our letter for the week is that letter D. We're going to start taking that letter D, 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 and it's time to start combining those letters with the 5 special letters we call our vowels. That will be next time, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.